Hi there, Sundays Rocks. It is really good to be back with you again today. And this is probably our last online Sunday Rocks because next week we can't wait to see you in person back at Churchgate House. So I really hope that you'll be able to make it next week. Well, today our story is going to be about Jesus and the house of prayer. Jesus had gone to Jerusalem with his friends for a big festival, and there was a huge church-like building called a temple in Jerusalem where the people would go to worship God. It had all sorts of bits to it. It had outer courtyards, and then you went on in a bit, and throughout that it was always very, very busy. I don't know if you've ever been in a busy place. It's been a bit difficult at the moment, hasn't it? But sometimes we can find ourselves in busy places, maybe in a market or a shopping centre. And when we do, there's just a lot of distractions. And we can't always focus on what we're meant to be doing. Sometimes there's just so much going on that we're looking here and there and listening to things. Well, when Jesus went to the temple, he was really sad to find that that's what happened to him. That instead of him and his disciples being able to go in and worship God and pray to him, there was all sorts of stuff going on. There were stalls selling animals and changing money so that people could go and do the sort of worship that they needed to do. There were lots of people just standing around, not really entering into the worship of God. We're going to have a look at the story now. So Jesus had gone to the temple, and it was a very special place. It had been designed to show people how amazing God was and how his presence was with his people. But when Jesus got there, he was really sad and cross to find that there were lots of other things going on. There were stalls selling animals. There were people who were trying to make money and change money, and it was just more like a marketplace. Jesus got very cross, and do you know what he did? He started to push some of the tables over, and he began to shout at some of the people running those stalls. And he said a really important thing. He said that you have turned my Father's house from being a house of prayer where people come and worship God and remember who he is and bring all their worries and their concerns to him. You've made it into a house of robbers. Now, sometimes it's not good to get cross, and we know that Jesus didn't usually get angry. But sometimes things around us go on and we know that they're not right, and we can have that sense deep down that it's not right. And when that happens, it is right to take action. Maybe not to get really angry, but to decide that we're going to do something about it and change things. And we can always ask God for help with that as well. Well, we're going to pray now, and we're going to say thank you to God that he cares about how we come to him in worship. Heavenly Father, thank you that we can be with you anywhere. We don't have to be in a temple or in a church. But Father, help us please to focus on you and to remember how special and important you are. And please would you help us to be people who look around and see what's not right and decide to put things right. In Jesus' name. Amen. Well, you could be quite busy with some of the activities this week, and don't forget to be looking out activities that you've done from other weeks that you can bring with you to put on our display next week. We've got all sorts of activity sheets matching up what people are looking like. We've got colouring sheets. And then you might want to have a go at making a prayer box. Now, we've made quite a few prayer boxes during our lockdown, haven't we? But this will be a special one because it's got our memory verse today from where the Bible story came from. And what you'll need to do is colour this in and cut it out. And then if you can find a cereal box, you probably need a bigger one than this, but if you've got a sort of empty cereal box, then what you can do is stick this on to the front and then cut out this letterbox flap here. You'll probably need a grown-up to help you with that, because you'll need to cut through the layers of cardboard as well. And once you've done that, you could use that as a special box, and maybe over the coming weeks you can think about people you want to pray for, or things you've seen on the television that you want to pray for, or situations that you know maybe make you feel a bit, that's not right. And you could get your mums and dads to help you write some prayers and pop them in there. Now, one day you might like to go back and see how God has answered those prayers, or remember some of the things that you've been praying about. I do hope you have a go at that, and I do hope that you have lots of fun trying some of the other activities. We will be seeing you next week in Churchgate House, and there will be a video on the Sunday Rocks page of the church website for you to have a look at. We'll try and send it directly to your mums and dads as well. And that will help you to see what it's going to be like when you come back. There'll be stuff about Sunday Rocks which will be just like it always was, and there'll be some stuff which is a bit strange, but we know that you are brilliant at coping with all these new ways of doing things. So we can't wait to see you. We hope that you'll come. We hope that you'll tell your friends and eventually bring them along as well. And we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.